Kabira Mobility. Talk less, do more. How true are they to their own tagline? That's exactly what we are going to explore today in this video. We would go through all we know about them, their current status, and my theory on what would happen next. Hi, I am Rajdeep Singh Barad, a huge enthusiastic for electric bike and planning to buy one for last 2 years. I've always kept a keen eye on every news I can get my hands on when it comes to the electric bike. I booked Kabira Mobility last year in January 2021 and has been waiting for them to deliver ever since. This is not a review of the Kabira Mobility bike itself, but more like a review of the Kabira Mobility company and the decisions they have taken in the span of last 1 year. Starting with 2020, Kabira Mobility first displayed their KM bike at the Auto Expo of 2020. Bikes looked amazing, had a sporty feel to it. While I was suspicious with the name, the design and the spec was just too good to be true. They came back in January 2021 and launched their bikes. I was so surprised. The plan was to have the test rides available in 6 cities, which included Ahmedabad, by March, and deliver the bikes in early May. I was so pumped, I booked the bike right away, and currently I am a proud pre-booker of their KM 4000 bike for a year now. Their team has been surprisingly active back then and used to reply back on Instagram within hours. Jumping a little forward, in February 2021, Kabira Mobility started getting a lot of attraction. Lots of YouTubers went to Goa to experience the real feel of these bikes on the road. Most of the feedbacks were negative, which is a bummer, but one that surely hit me hard was from Autocar India, who found that the bikes look very similar to the Chinese bike you can buy online. The keys of the bike looked like they have been scratched to remove the real logo. Made in China has been stamped on some of the key components of the bike itself, while the bike was claiming to be built in India. So many red flags, still I kept on waiting and believing in them. Well, what can I do? In few days of collecting this crazy feedback, the company stopped letting people have the test rides, so no more videos came out for the Kabira Mobility for a long time. March 2021, Kabira Mobility, like all the other businesses, got severely hit by COVID-19. They went completely silent, no more posts came out, the response time on Instagram decreased, and as you might have expected, they were not able to deliver on the timeline of May, which is completely understandable. While we kept on waiting till July 2021, I was constantly trying to reach out to Kabira Mobility, and I can tell they were getting annoyed, as I was hardly getting any responses back. But after nitpicking a lot and constantly dropping messages, they decided to respond back and said they would start the test rides in August and would deliver by mid-September. So till September, I was just so pumped to have the bikes available. I was excited in September 2021 about the bikes and believed this time it would be delivered. But unfortunately, nothing came out. Kabira Mobility just stayed silent and did not post any updates regarding the delivery of the bike. While the Kabira Mobility was so silent, other companies were actually coming up and displaying their upcoming bikes or scooties and showing the electric market is still working on delivering. Jumping to December 2021, around the end of the year, Kabira Mobility became active again. They had a plan this time. There was an upcoming expo which they were going to participate in, and the bookings were supposed to open up again for new users or new customers. Exciting times, right? Kabira Mobility publicly announced on Instagram that they would be delivering the bikes on 26 Jan. Waiting till 26 Jan or in January 2022, lots of test rides actually happened. They started at the end of the December and lasted till the mid-Jan. We got to hear a lot of feedback which was positive. People liked the bike and the booking started happening. I kept asking myself, why are they letting people book these bikes while they haven't really delivered the bikes that has been booked almost a year ago? Everything apart from that stayed exciting, and seeing the bike in open made our trust go up a little bit. But when the time came for the delivery, they did not deliver again. 26 Jan was a lie. We got a new time period from them on Instagram, which has an amazing story tied up to it again. They first posted on Instagram that they would be delivering KM 4000 by the end of Feb. They removed it after 2 hours and posted again that they would be delivering KM 3000 by the end of the Feb. I was like, maybe this is the right timeline. This is when they're actually going to deliver. But let's see. February 2022. Kabira Mobility was posting some of their old posts regarding the test drives they have done just to keep the interest going. But even at the end of the month, there was no news, literally nothing about the delivery itself. This was really disappointing. I was really expecting to get some news or actual delivery of the bikes, but nothing happened. Jumping to March 2022, the current month, even right now, there has still been no post or updates on when the bikes would be delivered. I have tried asking them by email, have dropped 3 to 4 different emails, and just got one response saying it would happen soon. Looking at all the past updates from Kabira Mobility, I find it extremely difficult to recommend. While the bikes are now available in the showroom in Pune, they have proved we cannot trust them with delivery. Even when they would deliver, the service provided by them and the amount of time it will take to get the parts that are needed for the service could be disastrous. I would say if you're planning to buy this bike, do not buy it till you get to drive it. Thanks a lot for dropping in. You can find all the details I mentioned in the description. Do let me know your thoughts on Kabira Mobility in the comment section. And also, I have a small group on WhatsApp where we discuss about this bike. All the people who have pre-booked it or planning to book it are there. We don't really just talk about Kabira because there are no updates coming up. We do talk about other bikes as well. If you would like to join that group, just drop me a message. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.